Alright, my name is Justin McTVA, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a great Canadian invention, Java programming. So what exactly is Java? It's one of the most commonly used programming languages out of all the programming languages that exist in the world. It was developed by James Gosling and his team, the Green Team. In June 1991 is when the first version released, and it was originally designed for interactive TVs, for applications and such for those, but it was too advanced, so they moved on for computers. It was first featured in the first version of Netscape Navigator Internet. So this chart provided by statisticsworld.com shows that Java is actually the most commonly used programming languages, and about 8% more of all programmers use Java compared to the next one, which is C. So who is James Gosling? He was born in Calgary, Alberta. He attended Carnegie Mellon, which is a really good programming and just overall engineering institution. He obviously created Java in 1991 and also helped create bundle programming, which is what we use to create applications and sort of bundle all of Java, all of our code together into one runnable application. So how Java affects the world. As the world is shifting towards technology and we need more applications and tools on just technologically and more electronically is done, Java is more user and developer friendly, as it's really easy to code, really basic, but so much can be done on it. For the average person, not just the creators, it helps just create creativity, and as so many possible things can be done on it, and it helps stimulate the brain. Then the evolution of technology throughout the years, as we see through this, we're moving away from physical inventions and more towards technology. So, now let's look at some of the big updates of Java. Java Alpha, which was the first one, unstable but featured its core class coding, and this graphic right here is something that could have been coded on Java during the first part. Then 1.1 offered inner classes, and 1.2, which was a big update for Java, offered sound, offered better graphics for the core classes that were most commonly used, and offered the Java plugin to help run apps. Then we move on to some more big updates, where 1.3 offered a debugging tool and better sound. 1.4 offered just overall better processing. Then we move on to SE7, which is the second most common version, or most recent version, which offered switch statements and better processing and computing for newer computers. And Java 8 offered enhanced development and productivity, performance increases, and it was just overall more optimized for the modern computer. So now we have a little statement from James Gosling.
Compared to other languages. Learning software development in general is a fairly daunting task. There's a lot of stuff that's sort of around and above the language. Java is actually particularly easy and straightforward to teach as a first programming language. There are a lot of
So as James mentioned, Java is really easy, really straightforward, but so many things can be done on it, which is what the future of Java is going to look like. As it is very simple, it's very easy to code, so it's going to be even more user-friendly than it actually is. And as it is very simple, there are going to be a lot more strategies in place to code specific things to help the world. And there are going to be more plugins and such developed to help do specific tasks, like we have for the robotics team to help run the motors and sensors. So my personal opinion on Java is a great invention, as we mentioned, it's very commonly used, and that's because it's so simple but can do so many things, which is why it's so great. It's very simple and straightforward, but basically anything's possible on it, which is very good. Then just for the average person, it just helps stimulate the brain, and it's a great skill to have, as we are going to be moving towards that new age of technology where everything's going to be done electronically. So that's why Java is very good for the future. Here's some more information and links if you would like to learn more, and thank you for listening.